welcome to Monkey Business MD, and today's video is of a collab with YouTube Mommy Meetup and other 60 ladies that are going to share with you their budget tips. So as you already saw on the title, it's called YouTube Mommy Meetup 31 Days of Budget Tips, and there are already 6 ladies that share before me, and I am day number 7. So I'm going to show you how my husband and I sort of budget ourselves, and it actually all falls into one. I'm going to show you 3 things, but all of it falls into just one. And number 1 that I will talk about is called the Snowball Effect on debt, and I'm going to talk about credit cards. The other mommies talked about the cash envelope system, which was Dana, the 50-20 rule, track your money, save money for your kids, how to save in Target, and the other one for Dana, being mommy style. And they all talk about different things, and I'm going to talk about like credit card debt. And I do have a few credit cards, and we did the Snowball Effect on debt, and my husband and I have paid a total of 4 credit cards already. I have more than 4. I know, shame on me, bad for me, but we're working on our small steps. We also listened to Dave Ramsey, and we followed him in YouTube, and you can get a lot of stuff from Dave Ramsey like Dana did. My husband listens to him on the radio as well, and he talks about baby steps and the snowball effect on debt as well. And I'm gonna show you, this is like an example I did for you guys on the snowball effect, and how it's done, and I will show you right now. And the snowball effect is really effective if you do really stick to it and do follow the instructions and all. It's really good, and it works wonders. So here it is. I'm going to try to explain it to you as best as I can. So this is ours. I actually have another one, but this is an example that I have. So let's say I have a credit card 1, 2, 3, and then whatever, right? So I'm gonna put the name of my credit card, the total amount I owe, and the minimum payment that it has to be paid for the credit card, and then I check mark when I have done. All the way at the bottom, I will put a total owe, and then a total for the total payment, which this would be on your total monthly payment. So here we go. I put it in order from the highest that I owe to the least, to the smallest. But I'm not going to work from the top to the bottom. I'm actually going to work from the bottom to the top. And this is how it is. So I owe $400 on the last one, and my minimum payment is $15. So I'm gonna pay all the minimums on these ones. As soon as I pay number 1. So let's say I got rid of credit card number 4, and I'm going to cross it out because I already finished, and then I'm gonna put a check mark here. Now, this is how the snowball effect works. I'm going to add up this $15 that were the minimum payment for credit card number 4, and I'm going to add it up to loan number 2. So instead of paying $20 for my next month, I'm going to pay $35. Into my loan and my other 3 credit cards, I'm still gonna pay the $25, $35, $64, and $80. So my minimum payment on the next ones. And this one also, if you have extra money that you were going to put on savings, you add it up as well to this one. So the faster you pay the things, the faster you get out of debt. So once again, I'm going to tell you one more time. So I have a total of minimum payment of $139, and I already paid credit card number 4. My payment is still going to be $239, so it's not going to be a difference on the total amount I pay monthly, but it'll make a difference in the way my credit cards are being paid. So I get rid of credit card number 4, but I will still use this $15 that I paid to credit card number 4 to loan number 2. So my other least amount of credit cards that I owe. So instead of paying 20, I'll pay 35, and if I have extra, I will add it on to that one. The rest, I will pay the minimum. And this is, I also recommend paying at least $5 over the minimum. So if it's 25, so I'll pay 30. But you'll make your small snowball effect sheet and then put it in front of you so you see it every day. Like I have it on my wall in my door, and I see it every day. So that way you're not really paying minimum, but you have it there, so you make a total for yourself. So as soon as I pay loan number 2, let's say I pay loan number 2 so I can explain myself. I get rid of that one, so I pay it. So this 35 now will go to my minimum payment of 25, and then that'll be a total of $60 now that I pay to loan number 1 as soon as I have paid loan number 2. So I'm still paying $239 as my monthly payments, but now I'm paying, instead of paying 25, I'm gonna pay $60 for loan number 1, and so on and so on and so on until I pay all my loan credit cards and I'm on the last one. I also, on my snowball effect paper that I have, I also put the days that they're due. So let's say they're due on the 17, 18. I make sure I put it there so I don't forget. And also I put all my credit cards to be due on the same day. So since my husband gets paid bi-weekly, one paycheck is for rent, the other paycheck is for credit cards and such. So that's how the snowball effect is run. So hopefully you understand how I did the snowball effect. If you have any questions, please comment down below and I can explain it furthermore. The other thing that contributes to having a budget and staying on track of your credit card is when you go grocery shopping. It's really important so you don't get out of your track. The other thing that I also do to go grocery shopping is a grocery list. Like I have here, I made my grocery list, but I do not put what do I need. I actually make the week, and then I plan out what I'm going to cook for Monday, and then I'll get the grocery list based on what I'm going to cook, and that way I do not overbuy on another place. Also, stay within the perimeters of the store so you don't buy unnecessary things, and you stay all around the perimeters of the store are the vegetables, the meat, the eggs, the milk, the bread, all the really essentials that you need, and not buy anything else. The aisles have names and the things that are on the aisles. So if you need spices, if you need other things, you can just go to that particular aisle and get it. So grocery lists are also really helpful. When you don't plan out days and meals for a certain day, I really recommend for you to actually do a grocery list and stick to your grocery list. Another thing that I do when I'm out of ideas to cook during the week, I take a picture of my fridge. I open it up, I take a picture of my fridge, and then I actually see what I need and what I have, and I don't end up buying repeats or end up not buying what I need. And that way I remind myself of what actually I have in the fridge. And the grocery list helps me when I don't plan out days for the meal that I'm gonna make. Also, really important for the grocery shopping, if you go to like a expensive grocery store, like we'll say, stick to the store brand stuff. They're a little bit cheaper. They taste the same. They're just a little bit cheaper. And use coupons if they have. If you're not a couponer, if you have a coupon that they give you on your receipt, use it. Use the coupons that you have. Buy things on sale. Buy things on clearance that you're gonna buy and eat, that you're gonna use, not stock up, you know. And then another thing is to save all your change. I save all my change and put it in a bucket, and then later on we'll change it into $50 and then we actually put it in our savings, so we don't end up throwing the pennies or having the pennies all around the car or all around the house. I put it in a bucket. And the key component to the snowball effect, it's really all about being a team. So your husband and you, or you and your husband, have to be a team. My husband told me to tell you this, guys. It's not about being debt free right away. It's about managing it. Husband and wife need to make a team to the success of the snowball effect. If only one person is really making it, it really catches up on just that person. So it's important to do it in a team, and this really works. I tell you for experience, it really works. Oh, and one more of the important things that I'm gonna say for this video is to get educated on money or in economy. I have read this book. It's called Smart Women Finish Rich by David Bosch. And this is David Bosch, and it's not boring. I really recommend for you ladies to read it. Smart Woman Finish Rich. This had helped me through the snowball and understanding all that it is to economy and managing your money and being a woman finishing rich. I really recommend for ladies to read this book. And then my husband is reading this one. I think he already finished it. He has a bookmark here, but he has finished it. It's called Think and Grow Rich, and this is original version restored and revised by Napoleon Hill, compiled by Rose Conwell. And he had another book, but I think he has it with him in his truck. But for men, this is really good. Think and Grow Rich, even for you ladies. But I really recommend ladies to read this one, Smart Woman Finish Rich. It's really important for you guys, for especially women, to get educated on your money. And if you stay home, most of the ladies manage their husband's money anyways to save up and to pay the bills and such. So I really recommend for you guys to try the snowball effect on debt. If you are a credit card like me, we really do have finished, and also wake up with a positive attitude towards the day, and it really helps out. So hopefully you guys like my way of saving and staying on budget. So make sure you check out all the ladies out down on the list right here. So hopefully you like this video. Please give me a thumbs up. If you want me to go more in depth on any of the other things, comment down below and I will. And please check out the other ladies, and I will see you next time on another video. Goodbye. And right here in our closet, right here in the corner, this is where we have our change on this little doll. I have a hat for it, so it gets covered, but it tends to fall all the time. But see, we save all of our change right there instead of having it all over. I'm gonna show you guys that I really do the snowball effect thing. I have here my paper with my credit cards and things that I buy, and we also have this thing up here. I don't know if you could read it. Today I will win. Why? I tell you why. Because I got faith, courage, and enthusiasm. We always read that, especially my husband, and he had his goal plan here. And then we have our budgeting thing, and also right here is go to work, spend less money, stick to budget, buy smart, and read smart books. I actually have put this one on top of it just because I need room on my door, but we do have it right there so we can check what we have.